Good morning. I want to talk about bad text messages. Many of you have had, when you've sent a text message to somebody and they misunderstood it and back and forth. And I want to tell you that there's a lot of bad text messages in the Bible. One of them is in Ephesians 4:1 and Colossians 1:10 and actually in 1 Corinthians 11, where it talks about the taking communion. But the word worthy, we'll talk about the word worthy for a minute. The word worthy, I'll read in Colossians 1:10, it says, "You walk worthy of the Lord unto all pleasing and being fruitful in every good work." And the word worthy is actually the word worthily. It's like something that's already been done for you and taught you should walk that way because of who you are. And when you walk worthily, I use the analogy in Princess Diaries. I've had a lot of young girls in my home that watch that. My daughters. I got 3 daughters, and I've raised 3 other daughters, and just you don't know my past and marriages and stuff. But that's not what we're talking about today. We're talking about walking worthily. And so, in this, that word worthily doesn't mean it's like if you know the story of the Princess Diaries. It was that there was a man and a woman, a prince and a woman that fell in love, and they had a daughter. Well, that didn't work out between the man and the woman, so she took the daughter, which she wasn't of royalty, and she moved back to San Francisco. And when she moved to San Francisco, she never told the daughter about who she was. And so the king, or the prince, died. And the queen, the prince's mom, came and chased her down in San Francisco when she was turned of age of 16. And when at age of 16, the queen told the princess what she was and who she was. And in that, I lost my train of thought there. But in that, the young girl didn't know who she was. And the same thing with us. When we get saved, we give our life to Christ. This is what kind of happens. We don't know who we are. And so this queen come over, and she had to retrain her and made her thinking change. But she was teaching the younger lady is she was teaching her who she was and the royalty she was and how she's supposed to walk as that royalty. That doesn't make she make mistakes. That means she needs to hold her head up high and walk worthily of who she is. And that's what this word means. When you walk worthy of the Lord, is mean you walk as the prince. You walk as the princess. You walk as who you are in Christ. And that's what we're supposed to do. And as we renew our mind in the royalty that lives inside of us, the same Spirit that rose Jesus Christ from the dead dwells in us. The King dwells in us. We are princesses of God. We are princesses of God if you're a girl. and we do this. We walk around with our head held high, with high self-esteem, and not in conceitedness, not in who we are, but we walk with confidence of who we are in Christ. And it's a picture of worthiness. You walk worthy of what Jesus has made you. You walk worthy of the calling on your life. I'm going to go over there for a second too. You know what the calling in your life? People think that's the job you're going to do, or that's what you're going to be a pastor. Or that's not. We have many callings, all right? But the very first calling, the very root of all our callings is who we are in Christ. But the root of that is being a son or a daughter. That's the very first root. When we know we're a son, when we know his daughter, and we know we're a prince or princess, we can walk in that. That's your first calling. Out of that calling, then comes everything else. That's a whole nother teaching. I'll teach about that another time. I only want to do this for about 5 minutes, and I want to share with you my thoughts on worthiness. You are made worthy. In Ephesians 4:24, let me go there for a minute. Ephesians 4:24. It says this, "And you were put on the new man, which is after God is created in righteousness and true holiness." You put on the new man that's in you. It's a whole other teaching. But God has made us worthy. And if you continue in Colossians, he's made us qualified too. He's made us qualified for this life. He's made us qualified for this walk. He's made us qualified for everything we need to do in life. So I want to share with that today. I love you all, and I'm going to try and get this stuff on YouTube, and I'm thinking about making my own channel. So pray for me. I just had some revelation. This is a bad text message, because the bad text message is this. that I have to walk worthy. I have to walk with no sin. I have to walk with, that keeps me worthy. That's not true. You will always make mistakes for the rest of your life until you go to be with Jesus. So anyway, that's my perspective on worthiness. If you want to email me at dale.g.hendry@gmail.com. And I'd love to talk to all of you. You're awesome. I love you all, and I appreciate you watching my video. And I'm going to go YouTube it. Love you. Bye.